Hello, welcome to RollingHillsReporter.com. My name is Tom Rydell. I'm a resident here at Rolling Hills, also a member of the Rolling Hills Resident Association and past president of that association. As we enter our park here and take a little tour, as you can see, it's a very beautiful tree-lined park. A little history: this park was created in the 1980s by the Pearson family, who built this park up with pride from farmland. And they took a lot of pride in this park and treated the families here with fairness. And as you can see, much of that pride still remains for our residents here. They love their homes, but looks can be deceiving. If you have gone into some of these homes and talked to the people, as I and others have, there is a growing discontent here at Rolling Hills. For instance, when residents call the park office over a concern or complaint, phone calls are not being returned. And the largest issue which is facing us is an unfair rent increase, and that's been over the last 4 years that we've been trying to deal with that. We've taken strides to correct that problem, but so far we have not been successful. And as we reach the end of the line here and we pull up to the stop sign, I want you to look up into the sky, and over that house there in the cloudy blue sky, you will see some communication that I had written as president of the association back in 2008 in January. I got a letter from Follett Management, and they said Rolling Hills continues to be one of the lowest priced manufactured home communities of comparable quality and location in the area. But that's not exactly true. 2008 research, Rolling Hills leads 15 Twin City area mobile home parks with a 3-year $75 increase. It's $25 per year. Only 3 area MHPs have higher lot rents, leaving 12 of the 15 lower price. So the residents to follow it. Rent increase amounts are unreasonable. And that's where we're at. So as we continue on here, I'm going to let you enjoy the park a little bit, and I'll be back in a little bit to tell you a little bit more of what's going on. Enjoy the ride. Okay, I am back. I hope you're enjoying our little tour here at Rolling Hills. As we move along here and you begin to see why we love this community, you'll also begin to understand why some of us are so fiercely passionate about the issues that are facing us, such as poor customer service from park management, which includes inconsistently enforced park rules, poor or no response to major park maintenance issues, such as homes beginning to sink into the ground as a result of improper drainage of snow and rainwater runoff, and of course, unreasonable and unfair rent increases. As a result of the rent increases, we have seen the number of homes for sale increase dramatically in our community. As we drive along here, you'll see some of the for sale signs that prove my point. It was never like this under the Pearson family. Back in 2001, when my wife and I moved into this park, it was difficult to find a vacancy. Everyone wanted to move in here, but not anymore. Many of the for sale signs have been up for a long time, and it's difficult to sell, and for good reason. In order to sell a home in a mobile home community, the prospective buyer must jump through a number of tedious hoops which a conventional home buyer would not have to deal with. First, the prospective buyer must meet with the home seller, and then they must meet with park management to make sure they meet the financial requirements and pass the criminal background checks. If they make it through to that point, there are other considerations to make before going ahead with the sale, such as the big one: will I be able to afford a yearly increase of $18 to $25 in lot rents, with lot rents currently at $472? The typical answer to that question leads many away from the sale, while the homeowner remains a prisoner in their community under the thumb of park management until the homeowner is forced to sell their home well below the assessed market value, or until management evicts the homeowner from their own home because they could not pay the lot rent. What many do not understand is this. This is not like renting out an apartment in an apartment building. If you are a tenant in an apartment building and you are not happy with the amount of rent you have to pay, you can just pack up your stuff and move out. Here in a mobile home community, many are still paying mortgages on their homes, which makes it virtually impossible to leave. Imagine being evicted from your home, which you are still paying for because you cannot afford to pay the large and unfair rent increases. Over 50% of our residents who call Rolling Hills their home are seniors, with many of them on fixed incomes. There have been stories of seniors choosing between medicine and rent. Imagine that. With the lot rents forecasted to keep rising at a high rate, the future for many of these seniors and others is bleak. As we come to the end of our tour of Rolling Hills, if you are a resident here and you want to see conditions improve, please support the efforts of your resident association. Get involved and contact your local representatives, and let's stop the idea that profits are more important than the well-being of our residents. Thank you.